Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Felicia, everybody calls me Flick. Today I am having a play with the new Teddy Tones palette from P.Louise. Looks like this, opens up this way. Yay, I got it right. I keep opening it upside down. Yeah, opens up like this, you've got a mirror and then you've got three things. So yeah, I'm having a play with this palette and also the brush set that I got with it as well. So yeah, if you would like to see how I created this lovely neutral eye look, which is a little bit glam, it's kind of not soft glam, not full on glam, but kind of in the middle. Yeah, I know what I mean. But if you would like to see how I created the look and how I got on with it all, then please keep on watching. Right, so I am having a play with the Teddy Tones palette. I've literally just filmed the unboxing for the budget box. So yeah, I thought I would immediately film with this. So as you can see, you've got warm tones this side, cool tone mattes this side, and then all the shimmers in the middle. Quite like that little thing actually. So yeah, I thought I'd have a play with that. I've got the new brushes as well that came in the budget box, so I'm going to have a play with those. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go and do my eyebrows. Yeah, do my eyebrows and I'll come back and we'll get started. Right, so I have done my brows, I have primed my eyes. Let's just separate the face and the eye brushes. For the moment, let's take these out of their packaging. Put your head back down. You can hear the plastic wrapping for the brushes, and this little head just popped up. Not out there. Right, so we've got the cool side of this palette and the warm side in regards to the mattes. I think I want to stick with the warmer tones today. They do not have names for the shades, but what I will do is attempt to put a picture up on the screen, because I haven't quite worked out how to do that in the editing software on my tablet. And to be perfectly honest with you, my computer's plugged into my TV in the living room because I no longer have my PC set up in the hallway like I did at the flat. So I very rarely get on it now because the kids kind of take over. So yeah, but solid. Right, let's take the E117, which is this teeny tiny little blending brush. I'm going to take bottom left corner, so it's the lightest in the bottom row, and I am going to just kind of stamp that in my outer corner and bring it through my crease. Might drag that out a little. I'm just doing that very, very light-handed. Also, I can clean it up after. Okay, we're off to a good start. And then I'll take the E116 and I'm going to take middle row, middle shade. And then I'm going to bring that kind of more on the inner half of my crease. Start it there, and then I'll blend that half on, half off into that first shade. Just to diffuse that and get rid of any harsh lines. And then I'll take the E115. Should have just guessed that really, shouldn't I? Right, so I have done the lightest shade on the bottom row, the middle shade on the middle row, and now I am going to do, I'm going to do the darkest shade on the top row with the E115. Yeah, E115. Again, half on, half off. Around that edge. It's got a nice colour actually. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with the middle shade and the E116, and I am going to add that back in, and I'm going to do the usual, go back in, build up the intensity again, and like just get the blend nice, and make sure that I haven't completely lost the colour. Diesel needs to hurry up and come in because it's bloody cold. And for a dog that's very good at opening the door by himself, he's very bad at shutting it when he comes in. And I go back in with that darkest colour again. If I'd have thought about it, I would have got my what's it? The tape. I don't actually know where I put that though. I've got to find it. It's somewhere. I know it looks very, very messy, but fear not. Trust the process. It will all work out. Okay. Clearly I need to clean that up, but I will do that after when I do my base. But what I am going to do is take a little bit of my P.Louise base, and I'm going to do a half cut crease. So okay, then I'm going to take the E114, and now the question is, which pretty shim shim do I use? I might take the first one on the second row, which is like a pretty champagne gold. I will probably layer multiple, let's be honest, but I'll start with that one. That's gorgeous, and I like how well it is applying with a brush. Oh god, I have missed shimmers that pick up on brushes well and apply well. Oh, that is stunning. Oh, that's beautiful. I might take a slightly darker one on the other side of that brush, so maybe the one below it, so first one on the middle. I'll take that on the other side and just kind of add that where that lighter gold meets the darker. Diesel, will you get down? Yeah, because then if I take that first shade again, that will blend quite nicely into that. Kind of tie it all together. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. And now I really want to take one of the top row. So this is the E118. I'm going to take the first shade because it's like white with a gold reflect. And that is going right there. Oh, wow, look at that. Ooh. Diesel, get away from my handbag. A little bit under the brow bone. Last time I checked, they're not your earmuffs. What happened? Well, no one's earmuffs anymore. Oh, okay. I like how that looks. I'm going to go off, I'm going to do the other eye, and then we'll come back, see what the rest of it is looking like. But I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we are very nearly done. I need to do the under eye on this side, eyeliner and lashes and lips, obviously. So, taking the first shade that I used and literally bringing that, or connecting it with that outer corner, just trying to make it one kind of seamless, like swoop. I'm bringing it about, let's say between a third and halfway across, and then instead of the same middle shade that I used, I'm actually using the one above it. Diesel, no. And using that for the inner portion, and then I just kind of blend it into that darker shade. Diesel off. And then my inner corner shade, just touch that up and bring it down a little bit. Dog! Personal space. Like, what is that? I'm going to take whatever shimmer is left from the top, and I'm just going to literally stamp a little bit. Teeny tiny bit. Okay. I need to go find some lashes now, don't I? Ugh. Right, I'll be back in a minute once I've finished everything else. Right, we're done. This is the finished look. What do we think? I don't know why this little bit of hair, I keep putting it behind my ear and it keeps falling down, so I'm just leaving it. Yeah. I like the palette. The formula, as always, I can't fault the P.Louise formula. I really do like it. It's all blended lovely. Those shimmers, I love the fact that they pick up on a brush. I know that might seem really silly to some people, but honestly, the last few years, the shimmer formulations have shifted to shimmers that only really applied well on either silicone applicator, the little, you know, the little sponge applicators that you used to get in makeup palettes as a kid, those, or your finger, which is great. But if you've got like long nails, 9 times out of 10 you stab yourself in the eye. Ask me how I know that. But it just, yeah, the formula is great, and the shimmers as well, they look wet, and it's a really lovely finish. So I'm very, very happy with that. Lashes, I've just got on Demi Wispies. My lips, I use the P.Louise lip pencil in Feeling Fine and the lip base in Semi Nude. I just realised that there's a split somewhere in the top of this, because every time I open it there is lip base everywhere, and I think it's like within the grooves to screw the cap on. I'm nearly out of it anyway, so I definitely need to get another one, but this is my absolute favourite colour, and I actually really like the way that goes with that lip liner. My base, I used NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. L5 Fiji is the one that I use. A HMB concealer, liquid bronzer or cream bronzer even. I use the MUA bronzed. Liquid blush, I use the Made by Mitchell blush in Melon Sorbet and Strawberry Cream. I did a bit of blush draping. I use the Beauty Bay face palette. They've actually recently repackaged this. It's got a black packaging now, and I think they've renamed it. I can't remember what its new name is, but the shades are all the same. But I've nearly hit pan. Sorry, I've hit pan on the peach. I can see the grooves of the pan on the bronzer and on the pink blush. And the highlighter looks relatively untouched, which is crazy because I use this quite a lot. But this is the light face palette. I use the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder, the translucent one. I love this. This is worth every penny. Everything, pretty much, yes, I think. Sorry, one of the neighbours who isn't at school. Some of the schools down here have had to shut after being open for a day because pipes are frozen. Luckily my two are both at school, thank God. No, they've had 2 weeks, so I don't need any more time off. But yeah, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think. Diesel. I really like how this looks. I think it looks really, really pretty. If anything, I went a little bit hard with the blush. I did try and counteract it as best I could before I set the creams. I did go over again with my foundation brush just to try and blend it all a bit better, and just trying to take the edge off of it a little bit. But yeah, I like how this looks. Let me know what you think. Yeah, that is me done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to smash that like button, subscribe, leave me a comment, etc, etc. Oh, some of the kids playing outside and it's winding the dog up. Diesel, lay down. I said, no, I want to go play. Oh, the brushes as well, as always, P.Louise brushes are lovely. Really like the teddy packaging on those. They're really cute. So yeah, that is me done. I was going to say something else. What was I going to say? You can tell I haven't done this for ages because I can't remember half what I'm supposed to be saying. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.